It's the CalebDMTG show. Let's do it. What cube are we doing again?
We're starting with the original Magic Online.
The original 2012 Magic Online Holiday Cube. There will be Jackal Pups.
I'm so excited. I've never drafted this.
All right.
I think I might not have drafted this.
I was roommates with people that did at the time. I did never actually drafted this cube. So.
I think
I drafted this so much.
I started drafting it in like 2013, I think. I think I started like a little bit later.
Perfect. Bunch of cube newbies, right?
Yeah, I've never seen
Love
this,
it.
but let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Oh, what?
All these cards suck.
No, I got. It's fine.
I've got a good one. You're all fucked.
Oh no. I'm taking a fine card. It's from one of the worst sets of all time, but it'll be fine. Yeah.
Oops. Should I up their volume or like mute it and play tunes? What do you all want? I've muted my mic right now, so they can't hear me. It's just me and you right now, chat.
Oh.
Some tunes, okay. Maybe I can have both going. You want to hear my thoughts on the packs? Yeah. So, I mean, I remember White Weenie being like kind of underrated in this. I don't think Blade Splicer is going to wheel though. I don't think Wormcoil is going to wheel either. Shrine might. Shrine is like an underrated card in like current cubers. Am I supposed to draft this? Is there a time countdown somewhere? Wow, Upheaval. Is that a card I want? Actual Necromancy in here.
Oh, they do have that card in here. All right.
Yeah, Baneslayer and Ravages of War both appeal to me with Mana Crypt. You could LED. You could Upheaval. Actual Factual Rancor. Yeah, I'm really tempted by Baneslayer Angel, actually. Yeah, Geeky's feeding me too. Oh shit, I have like 4 packs backed up. Should probably draft faster. Maybe Upheaval's just good. There's a Solemn. Oh, and a Tree Speaker. And a Flame Tongue Kavu. And a Thoughtseize. There's some good cards here. Yeah, I'm tempted by Tree Speaker. I kind of wish I'd grabbed the, now that I'm here, I kind of wish I'd grabbed the, Upheaval, of course. I think I'm gonna grab Solemn. I'm not quite commit to a second color yet. I'm not even really committed to white. Oh, let's say Batterskull. Maybe I can wield the Smokestack, huh? Do artifacty things. Tattermunge Maniac. The art was just struggling to come through. I'm going to take Metamorph over Simic Signet. That's what I'm going to do. Interesting. Is this the one that can blow up artifacts and stuff? Discard 2 cards. I can only blow up enchantments. Okay. Wow, Wormcoil Engine did wheel, as did the Shrine. I thought Shrine might. Not surprised to see Blade Splicer gone. Not only Blade Splicer, but there was another white creature in here too. So that clarifies some things for me. Definitely wish I'd grabbed Upheaval. Definitely wish I'd grabbed, I guess that's the main one. Yeah, good evening, Tackler. Oh, Ravages is still in here. Ravages, Sundering Titan. It feels like we're moving into the Sundering Titan range. How's Baneslayer Angel a second pick? I mean, Baneslayer Angel is good in a Mana Crypt deck, is why I grabbed it early. Looking at Sundering Titan, looking at Ravages of War, trying to figure out which is closer to what I'm doing. If we get a Metalworker, then the Sundering Titan's gonna be real nice. I'm a little surprised to still see Ravages in here. If we end up being a balanced deck, then Ravages could be pretty good. Ooh, should we All Is Dust? It's not an Upheaval, but it like does something kind of similar, right? Inkwell in case we get Tinker. Right, hoping for workshops. The smokestack did not wheel. God, Firemane Angel's such a piece of shit. Yeah, not grabbing Upheaval was a mistake. And maybe I should have grabbed Smokestack. Did I take over that again? Was that the Solemn Pang? I don't remember. Oh, I think that was Batterskull. We took Batterskull over. Yeah. I really like having some sources of life gain in my Mana Crypt deck. And remember that this cube is a little bit more aggressive. A little bit more aggressive than the current iterations. Like a lot of the black slots are devoted to aggro creatures. The white weenie deck is a lot lower to the ground. Way more one-drops, trying to curve out and play anthems and stuff. As opposed to being like a disruptive control deck. LED's gone, so someone's trying to storm. Oh, I actually have that information. This cube was updated to RTR. RTR was the most recent addition to this cube. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna grab the Mox here. Wait, what the fuck is this card? Destroy all lands or all creatures. What the fuck? I don't remember this card at all. Not even a little bit. And we got actual Jackal Pup in here. What an amazing pack. That Grim Monolith, man, be so good in this deck. Almost better than a Mox Sapphire. We got Lake of the Dead in that pack too. Thawing Glaciers is in here. God, Nev's Disc is gonna fuck me up, isn't it? Oh, Willbender. Willbender in the cube. Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Pestilence22, thanks for the 73 months. I can't Nev's Disc, right? That's just wrong. I could grab this sword. Take an S-word. Phyrexian Arena. Oh, are we a wildfire deck? Were we a wildfire deck the whole time? I think Everflowing Chalice is better than a Signet for us. Wow, Stunted Growth is in here. I really love the art on Elves of Deep Shadow. I guess Dimir Signet would be better. Well, actually, I don't know. It depends on if you get like balance or something. But I think Chalice is better for us. All right. We're Boros. I kind of knew we were the whole time. What is Intuition Grabbing? Is it just a Reanimator card? How do y'all feel about Moat? It looks atrocious in this deck. That's such a late Sylvan library. I think I'm grabbing Golgari's Signet here. You know, Eternal Dragon's like sort of tempting.
Shit, what up?
Hey Draco Bob, thanks for the 7 months. Hey, Thran Dynamo Wield. I think the other fast mana person took the Grim Monolith, which means I get the Dynamo back. Is land tax remotely tempting? I kind of like land tax on the draw. Is there a world I'm going to want this Neb's Disc? I feel like no. Thawing Glaciers gets land. It's also very slow. Usually Thawing Glaciers is more of a control card.
Oh shit, what up?
Maybe Devil's Play is good there. Oh shit, what up? Hey Reese Will, thanks for 57 months. Fire Ice? It would just be fire. We have like a Mox Sapphire that can play ice, but we're not a blue deck here. Signets are coming around. You love to see it. Oh, Elishnorn might actually be the pick. We can land tanks plus Scroll Rack if we want. I don't think we want, but we can. This is indeed 2012 Vintage Cube, yeah. I'm kind of on my regular bullshit. Come on, workshops. Come on. Is Burning in the Cube? Burning of Xingye? I don't know. I'd have to double check. Manriki Kusari. Oh, we got a Tolarian Academy. That's so good here. Chaos Warp's in this. Man, I have some good memories of Chaos Warp. My favorite Chaos Warp moment, I was drafting a format with Chaos Warp, right? And I was at like 3 life or something stupid. My opponent was attacking me with like 4 1/1 Island Walkers, but I only had 1 island. So I Chaos Warped the island, and then I hit some like stupid angel. I got to just completely destroy this impossible scenario. God, that was good. I don't know what Game Fest is. So no. We Basalt Monolithin. I think we're Basalt Monolithin. The Tolarian Academy makes this Jace actually castable. Like, we don't have to play red. We can cut the Goblin Welder and the Wildfire and just throw a Jace the Mind Sculptor in here. It's probably better than these red cards, if I'm gonna be honest. A little disappointing. Sorry, blue drafter. Get wrecked. O-ring versus hollowed fountain. How many playables do we have? 16. We should probably take the spell. I guess we've got some filler here. Like, we can main deck scroll rack pretty easily. See, if we have that upheaval, I would like this Mystical Tutor with just balance and upheaval and oust to go grab. But as is, I think I'm grabbing Bribery here. Oh, there's All Is Dust. Oh, there's All Is Dust as well. Mystical Tutor for All Is Dust. Is that fucked up? It's just, team draft's just a 3v3. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, there's fucking Null Rod. Do I have to hate this Null Rod? I really want this Burrow Signet so bad, but I don't think I can let anybody else have this. Looking at Sword of Temptation. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'm just grabbing Sower. I mean, I like Wall of Omens. This is not a very good balance card. We revin. Oh, we have some blue top end that we could just run. Sphinx of Dwar Island stuff. Moloku can generate mana with Academy. Tap Academy, bounce it to Moloku, replay it. Are the bounce lands good with balance? I think they are. I'm a little bit wary of them in a format with like Wasteland and stuff. But I have the Boilerworks in the sideboard if I want to play it. Alright, I'm on deaf in the chat. Oh yeah, the name of this website has changed, huh? It's called draftmancer.com now. I think it was called something else before. It's the same program though. Oh, is Ratchet Bomb tempting? Ratchet Bomb on 1 versus like some aggro decks could actually be good. I could just actually see casting this Kozilek versus like a control opponent. Do I want another anti-aggro card or do I want an anti-control card is the thing. I think I want the anti-control card. Ratchet Bomb's a cool Enlightened Tutor target though. Possibly should have grabbed Ratchet Bomb there. bunch of wraths. Not really. Hey, the Boros Signet Wield. I'm so lucky. Well, you can't really count on the top end ones. All is Dust and the 6 mana one. They're pretty expensive. Eureka. I love the art on Eureka. Amazing. This was so much fun. I think I have a playable deck.
All right.
We're ready.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Grenier stays, other team walks.
Yes. Sounds good.
Do.
Hello.
Howdy.
I drafted mono red.
Nice.
It was very open.
Yes.
Sweet
Yeah.
green black deck.
Well, the that 2 mana artifact that every time you play a red spell it gets a counter or whatever. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I remember people
that.
undervaluing this card, and I think there's a good chance it wheels. And then it's super wheeled, and I was like, yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, the first time around, I was like, I'm just gonna be. I took Ancestral for Mox Ruby, so Geeky is a Mox Ruby,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I was like, I guess I'll try to play blue because it's juiced in this cube, but there wasn't much blue. And then I saw the Shrine come back, and I was like, I guess I got to do that. And then I took Grim Lavamancer over this like.
How late did you
That I'd
guys see Blade Splicer in the first pack?
Oh, that's in my. That's in mine.
Okay, cool.
I didn't take it, but I almost took it. That card seems really powerful. I have a sick green black deck. I'm so excited.
I have
I have recurring nightmare.
an artifact pile.
Woo.
Yeah. I didn't get a workshop, but I've got an academy.
Ooh. Do you have any power? I have Mox Jet.
Yeah, I've got Sapphire.
Let's go. We got some power. You said you have Ancestral Oppa?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like pretty essential. I have Living Death, which I'm very excited about.
Ooh, Autochthon Worm. That's. Oh no, that's Armada Worm, right?
It's Armada. It's just a 5/5 extra, but it seems pretty great. I also have Natural Order, which is
Living Death
perfect.
seems like a very you card.
I love Living Death. I just
I
had
had in the flashback.
yeah, it was pretty funny. It was good in that one.
Well, you have the Abyss. Can you make the Abyss work, or is that card bad in this cube?
I actually don't know yet. There's a lot of it like
Alright, I'm gonna mute them for a sec while I work on this. I think this is pretty much there. I'm not keen on this sword. All my shit's like really big. I might just play like some stupid angel over it. Oh, Everflowing Chalice is a mana rock, not an actual 0. Well, maybe this is just the deck then. Yeah, I think this works. Could play Eternal Dragon or Exalted Angel. Could play Inkwell or Vesivan Shapeshifter. I did dump my Academy. I always pull the lands out so I can get a look at the playables. I took out Mox Sapphire too. I don't know if you thought I was intentionally cutting Mox Sapphire. Hey Stefani, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 66 months. Catastrophe is kind of bad. I'm gonna leave it in because of the memes, but it's kind of bad. So for mana sources, we've got a white Signet and Tellurian Academy producing a lot of blue. Yeah, I guess we just kind of want to be even, huh? Even Stevens. Yeah, I do that literally every single time I build, so it's always interesting when people that have watched the stream before get thrown off by it. Oh, there's a Signet of each. Hey, Hollywood Pizza, thanks for the raid. Welcome, folks. Yeah, we're doing a pickup cube. A little bit of throwback action. Just playing with some friends. We drafted an offline on a outside client, and then build the decks in Magic Online, and then rent the cards. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Hollywood. Hope your day's great too. Hope you have a pleasant evening. Hope your stream went dope. Hope you all had a great time. How was your stream? What were you doing? Arena tournament action. Love it. Love to hear it.
I think Caleb likes braids too. I think he's a.
Do I like
he's a
braids?
braidser.
Is that one of
Yeah.
my favorite cards? Just the best.
Should I? Is this? Did I get there, or is it just?
I
is
don't
it
think you need
just their
damnation
process?
though.
I haven't
when
looked
you
at
got
your deck
limited.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm still like fiddling with my
Oh,
stuff.
No worries, no worries, no worries. I always have to like build mine first and then try to look at other people's. I agree. But I'm definitely very. I don't know.
Fiddling. Oh.
Is Phyrexian Rager even?
Oh, it's
playable?
perfect.
Rage is
It's
great,
awesome.
man.
It's kind of perfect, right? Like it goes with the recurring nightmare. I just think it's silly. Like I don't think.
If you've got recurring nightmare and you're not playing Rager, I'd have to disown you as a teammate.
You have Razormane Masticore on your sideboard?
Good.
Is that what that
Yeah, I
card is?
do. I do. This card was theoretically I could discard cards and then reanimate them was my logic, but I don't know if like 3 damage is the same as I thought it was Masticore actually. I just thought it was straight up Masticore.
Oh
Is this
yeah, I
one-
remember Matt liked these, but maybe not the Razormane one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, 5/5 first strike's probably good. I really am not sure. Genesis, I'm just kind of like thinking about the metrics of stuff. How many creatures make sense?
Your
I have,
Dark
like-
Output is so dangerous.
I know. I was like, dude, am I gonna play? I actually don't know.
There's a way to remove all of the names from the bottom in Discord. I forgot what it was. Oh, hide members. No, I got there. All right, I'm looking at your deck for the first time now. Oh, this is sweet. You got Rot Farm. Gonna turn one Bitter
Yeah.
Blossom some fools.
I was a little scared of the. I saw a Wasteland get passed. Was anyone by
There's
any
the
chance
strip
have
mine
that?
too.
I didn't see either of those cards.
Oh no, someone has.
Oh, Geeky has strip mine, I think.
That
No,
sounds
that's
like
not
geeky.
necessarily. You know what? Honestly, this might. Do I have to sacrifice the dreams of Roth?
You can board it in against the one non-waster strip opponent.
Okay.
There's Molten Rain in the cube too. I passed it. I don't know if any of you guys.
It's in
have
my
that.
sideboard.
I saw it. Okay, thank God.
I had to hate Null Rod. I saw Null Rod going around. I was like, oh my god.
I almost took it so I didn't lose to Jite, you know?
There's a Manriki Gusari in my sideboard.
Oh, you're all set up.
The ultimate answer to Umazawa's.
One can Jite. Oh my God, someone's gonna have that. Is someone gonna have the Jite?
There's a black and white sword which could be pretty problematic for you. Do you have any ways to? I mean, you have Avengers Zendikar and like all the
It's
herds,
a
so you can
Maelstrom
and Abrupt
Pulse and
Decay.
Vraska.
Oh, you gooch.
I'm mostly worried about like a regular aggro deck that I just draw one discard spell and kind of clunk around and put out a 3/3. I don't know if.
Well, there's no red cards. The other team is not gonna have a red aggro deck. I
Oh, I
assure
love
you of
that.
that.
Yeah, they're gonna have a green ramp deck, and they're gonna have a white aggro.
Mhm.
Good.
And I
And a
don't know
blue
if-
deck, maybe. I don't know
I
how
took
blue you
natural
are.
order.
They should have a blue deck. Yeah, I'm not that blue.
Actually, I bet you
The
other
white deck
individual
might be
was
blue
passing me.
white. Geeky might be blue white actually, like blue white tempo, like white weenie with some counters.
I took a
that makes
Wrath of
sense.
God early on because I thought I was going to be blue-white because I went Ancestral, Volcanic Tundra, and then saw all these red cards and I was like, oh,
I didn't think I was gonna play blue until pack 3, and then I got an Academy, and I was like, well, now blue's free, and then I got past a Jace the Mind Sculptor, and I'm like, all right, well, sure, whatever.
Oof, that's so good. I bet you that's like one of the best cards in the whole cube.
Oh, for
Jace?
sure. I think that Grave Robber could be kind of good, but
Is
maybe
it?
not.
I can't tell.
Is
It's
it a
not,
2/1
it
or a
sucks.
1/1?
It's so
It's a
bad.
2/1?
It's so
Well, yeah,
bad.
so, like-
Treat it like a sideboard card for the Reanimator Mirror. Do not
I see.
main deck that card.
Good.
I thought it was the discard one, but
Something
that's the
needs to be
reanimate
trimmed.
one, huh?
You're not
Maybe
playing
the
Arena in the
Modo-
main?
Should I? Is it like gas? I actually thought about that.
I
But
like it.
have,
I like Arena. I like
Blossom.
Damnation. I like being like a little bit more controlling than this, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. You've got a idea going on.
Appeals to me. Maybe would you play?
Oh, we'll
Braids
just
in that deck?
hardcast the guys?
I don't think Braids is very good. No.
I think unfortunately I don't get to Braids. I want to braid. Yeah, I know. I think maybe one of these three. I typically like more than this, but I think I don't get to do that many, and maybe this one not being actually castable.
Just don't
makes it
cast.
harder
Yeah,
to
just
lose.
don't play the Armada Worm. I think that's fine.
And then now we'll
Wait, if they're a
almost
green
adapt.
aggro deck and a white aggro deck, can I read Abyss again? I'm pretty sure Abyss just makes them sack every upkeep, right?
This
Yeah, but it hits you
yeah.
too.
Oh, I got you.
So the Bitter Blossom
And
can like.
Oh, it's not non-black. It's non-artifact. I see.
Yeah,
Sure.
Abyss is a weird card. It also targets. So like, if you have a Mother of Runes, you can just brick it.
The art is just
They
so
do have
cool.
a Mother of Runes too.
Fuck. Yeah, I can't
All right,
get
Abyss
by
is
with
no
that
good.
guy.
I lied. I thought it was non-black creature, but it just has a completely different tempo.
Oh man, you've got some sick sideboard cards for White Weenie. You got Black Knight and Damnation. You're totally fine.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting the pain, and this thing is very juicy. I'm excited. Shieldred just man, I love having an Edict him every turn. Maybe what gets cut? I hate this type of decision because this deck is always tricky for me because you gotta have these cards that are outside your curve. I have no acceleration whatsoever, so this is just never getting cast most likely.
I think
Here's
the
the-
games aren't that fast in this cube, and you have a decent amount of kill spells. You could definitely cast them. Maybe. I
Just
mean,
drag it out.
yeah.
Okay, well, this has got a little bubbled up.
Taking a look at
I'll just think her a
Oppa's
little bit
red
here.
deck
I'll look
here.
at your decks now. All I'm gonna do is add lands and take one more card out.
Oh, I like
unless
this
you
blue
guys have,
splash. Usually the blue splash is like not worth it, but you've got 3 dual lands, so it's a lot more free. I don't think you need 2 islands. I wouldn't play 2 islands.
Only one.
Yeah, that looks a lot better to me.
Oh,
Because you have all those double reds. And Kargan Dragonlord only takes red mana.
Oh, it does? Oh man, these cards are so. I used to have a good memory of old cards, but the new cards have taken the slots, so I can't remember what anything does anymore.
Ooh, that card's awesome though.
Dragonlord
like the-
rules.
It's my bad
That's
hex drinker.
Dude, I've
but it's
raced-
good.
God, you have-
I've raised some fucking Baneslayer Angels with Dragonlord. Like, it's not a
This is
dragon
sick.
itself, so you're just like attacking them with an 8/8 fire breathing, and they're like, yeah, I'm fucking.
I have a Thundermaw too. That feels like it's overpowered for this era. Okay, cool. This is
Alright.
sick.
Thundermaw is overpowered for any era.
Can I cut electrolyze
true.
that? Even though it's
Yes,
good?
yes, you can cut it.
Okay. I only want to play one blue card with 4
Oh, Gaia's
sources.
Cradle. Do we get to? Oh, we don't get to.
I don't have enough
Vandal's
neuters,
fine,
I
right?
think.
Yeah, you.
Is it?
you almost.
I think it's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll play it.
Can you reread that guy again? Goblin Vandal.
He's like a 1 mana 1/1 that can blow up artifacts.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Look at that
Yeah, maybe
face.
they just have some signets. Yeah, he's like doing some crap. or
Past
something.
Rakdos Signet. I don't know. I guess I should look at Caleb's stream so I can see what cards I got.
Oh yeah, let
real
me
quick.
see.
Yeah, I don't share screen in Discord. I'm the worst teammate. Oh, I don't have my deck up. I can pull that up.
No, I'm in an ad.
Yeah, this is what I got going on.
Balance.
Balance with Mystical Tutor to nab it too.
Mystical Tutor for my Enlightened Tutor Classic.
And that's when you pull out your worm.
Well, we can also Mystical Tutor for All His Dust. I think All His Dust might actually be sicko.
That card seems pretty gas to me, actually.
I think my worst card is Catastrophe, but this card's kind of hilarious. It destroys all lands or all creatures. What the shit?
That's awesome. That's gotta be great. You just like get a slight edge. Well, I guess I'm fucking your lands. Like that sounds hilarious.
And then the sideboard's got Scroll Rock and Land Tax, and I think I'm gonna board those both in when I'm like on the draw, but leave them out on the play. I could just play Scroll Rack. There's a few shuffles.
Squall Rack Eternal Dragon. Ooh.
Like, do you think I should just be playing the Scroll Rack over Catastrophe?
Oh man.
I've got Enlightened Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Solemn as shuffles. And it juices up Tellurian Academy, of course.
Oh, juicing up
Scroll
Tellurian
Rack.
Academy. Yeah, digging deep for Tellurian Academy seems kind of sick too.
Also, if we think it's gonna be like super slow, I feel like you get time to diddle around with your Scroll Rack.
Do you ever feel like playing Moloku to Tellurian Academy, bounce Tellurian Academy, make a ton of mana?
I talked about that. I mentioned that to my chat. I was like, Loco could actually generate mana here. I think Sphinx of Dwar Isle answers more problems. Like, I think I'm a little bit more worried about, like, control decks.
For
I might just
sure.
get briberied though. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this Kozilek.
There's definitely a bribery that they 100% have bribery.
Yeah, I
The
passed
strat doesn't
bribery.
have it.
I know it's out
Oh,
there.
no.
Man, they have bribery. Fuck. I mean, there's no. I'm gonna get the full bribery treatment, to be honest.
I think I took Mystical Tutor over it because I was worried about finding balance more often or something. I can't remember.
I
Something.
got removal. We'll be fine. I got answers.
Yeah, the only card I'm really worried about them bribing is Kozilek. I guess I've got O-Ring and Oust for it. Those are answers, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you played the catastrophe, you could you could wrath and potentially recast it.
Or Jace Bounce. I got Jace Bounce and Sower. Yeah, I actually have a lot of answers to my own Kozilek. What am I worried about?
Yeah, you're fine. You could draw a bunch of cards in response.
I wish I had like Jace. Glad they don't have it too. It'd be one that you'd be like sad to see get resolved against you. I feel like
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, and what do we think that they are again? Like if we're trying to reflect.
We think they have at least one blue deck, at least one green ramp deck. The green ramp deck might also be green-blue. There was a late Derogatory Speaker going around. I passed an Upheaval, which I assume neither of you grabbed.
No, I don't have it.
No.
Yeah, so the Tree Speaker deck might also be playing Upheaval. So it might just be like blue-green, bounce all your shit.
Is opposition in this cube list?
Opposition is in this cube, and it went kind of late. Well, I passed it anyway. Maybe not that late.
Oh, opposition. So then that's what they'll probably be doing that. Well, I have a ton of removal. Although, yeah, this is cool.
My deck is pretty good against elves. I got Bonfire, like Searing Blaze, Arc Trail, bunch of bolts.
Nice. I think I like this. I mean, I can't think of any like national audibles based on what they are. They're blue green. They're probably like blue. Maybe I don't know what the other player is like. Maybe it can't be that good of a control deck if we have Wrath and Balance. I don't know what they would do. Not red either.
Oh,
Like
shit,
most
what
of the
up?
black. Maybe there's like some black missing that another player is. I'm trying to think of good black cards that I passed.
There's not really those in this cube.
There's
Is
Sarcomancy.
this before the era? Yeah, Sarcomancy.
like you have Damnation in your sideboard, and that's like probably like a top 5 black card in this cube. So
All right, Strat. What if you ran 18 lands and Dark Confidant and just went for it? You know.
I think it's got to be amazing, right? I think what you said makes some sense to me. Am I being a
bob it
coward
up.
not
You
playing
don't have a red opponent. They
Yeah,
literally
you're just
know,
not gonna get burnt out. I have like
just feel
literally every
like
burn spell.
I have Dismember, Thoughtseize.
Well, you can hard
Bitter
cast Dismember.
Phyrexian, you know.
How about this?
I
You
just-
play the Bob and you play the Damnation, and that way you can always clear
the
your own
fail
Bob.
safe.
You can Recurring Nightmare away your Bob anyway.
Yeah, right.
Everyone wants
It's
me
free.
You know what if I the damnation?
You can got Razormane Masticore. I mean, Masticore could kill it, but
That is like the loosest answer to a Dark Confidant you can imagine. You have to like wait a turn. And
and then pay life in your upkeep. God, I'm gonna die to my own shit. Like this.
hey,
deck
Strat,
kills
how good
itself
is
100%.
like survival?
Bob and Arena.
when
You probably don't
have
need
five
Bob
creatures?
and Arena and Bitter Blossom. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. You don't need all 3 of those cards. And Arena, I think, is probably better than Bob here with your Living Death and all that. But you can do whichever you like.
You know what? I think you're right. Everything you guys are saying is making sense, but I feel like I don't know. Now that I'm looking at the deck, I don't know like which version I like. Even 18 lands appeals to me because
Oh, you cut your bounce land. You got the Fear.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Yeah,
Wasteland, and now you got the Fear.
No, I think they have
There's a
strip
Strip Mine
and wave.
too.
They have strip mine Wasteland, and I'm like out here with like I'm playing my Golgari Rot Farm. I just feel like I'm gonna get fucked.
I kind of wonder if I should be playing my bounce land because I've got balance. It's not that good with balance, right? Like you're putting a card to hand. Yeah, it's like neutral with balance. Yeah, fuck it.
Kind of nice when you're on 15 lands, I guess. So then when you're on the play,
Yeah,
keep 2-lander.
I'm not playing
That is
15
also-
lands though. I'm probably playing too many lands.
Only need one.
Like well over half my deck is mana sources.
Oh yeah,
That's
with all
part of my
the
decision.
mana crypts and things like that. I got you.
I'm trying to think like if maybe what is I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I think this deck's pretty simple though. You just kind of like dirtle around, play Living Death, or put a bomb into play and
Yep.
try to kill people.
I think this looks good. I think it looks solid.
I like it.
I'm
Excited.
I'm glad it's on my team.
Yeah, we have I have like the anti-aggro.
I'm glad you're both on my team. I wouldn't want to play against either of those decks.
Yours. I'm glad we don't have to worry about balance and signets. How do they? I don't know how they're.
I didn't want to play against Wormcoil. Sheesh.
Oh
I
yeah,
actually
that
almost
wield.
played
I was like, how does this wield? Do people not realize how fucking shitty this format is? Like this is like a top 20 card in the cube, I think. I don't know.
Wish I had like
Maybe I'm
Spore Frog or
misremembering.
something to make Genesis do something good. Well, I mean, I'm ready. This is.
You should
actually-
open
I have
a,
39 cards,
you know,
so
drink
let
some
me-
Haterade and play the Black Knight just for their white deck.
Just main deck it.
One of
No,
them is
board
the,
it in,
is
board
one of
it
them the
in.
white deck.
I'll be good.
I mean, I don't care. Let's do it. I think it's hilarious. Look at this art too. It's awesome. I love it.
Oh, that art is great.
What's that 4-mana card under your top green card strat? It's in your sideboard, sorry. It's like right above the Abyss.
Naturalize? Oh, natural. Yeah, right above the Abyss. Oh, stunted growth. It puts 3.
No,
cards
the
from
one
your
underneath
hand.
that. It's a black card right above Abyss.
Oh, I see. Consuming vapors. Makes them
Hey, that
sack
card's pretty good
something.
with. You could target yourself with Bob. You could play Bob and Consuming Vapors. Oh,
Consuming
this card gains
Vapors
life too,
is
actually.
easy to underrate. I think
Seems
It
good
seems
to
very
me.
good. It seems like a double kill spell kind of thing, but like obviously double edict and I gain life. I could easily see that being good. I'm trying. I guess Call the Herd makes my creature count is like so weird that I can't just win in like regular mid range game. I think I have to like do some reanimation or
Yeah.
hose them with a sweeper. So
I actually think having some life gain in your deck would be pretty nice. I can't see any others.
you know what? I can agree with this. But what do we got?
I remember Consuming Vapors to be pretty sick in like.
Maybe
Some
abrupt
cube.
decay. Is abrupt decay hitting cheap stuff only a downside that I should be considering?
Nah, that card rules. You're good.
Seems awesome to me.
What year was this cube drafted on Modo? 2012. Yeah, 2012 was when this cube came out. It has been a long time. I'm excited. I'm excited to jam some games here. I'm thinking about checking to see if the other team is ready. Other team is loaded up. Yeah. Are they in the... Where were we meeting again? It was like the... Freeform tournament practice. Was that what we were doing? Battle me, Caleb, or others. All right. I'm a jam geeky here. All right. It looks like the other team's ready. I'm gonna play geeky. Good luck,
Good
folks.
luck.
Good luck, folks. Got this.
Oh, strat. Do I keep this mopey hand?
Hey, look. Oh man, that's great. That's so good. You have a little extra land, but then you have the reason to keep extra land hands, which is the Geopede, and you're just gonna first strike aggro them and then give them the old razzle dazzle. Love it.
Alright, sure.
Let's see what Matt is.
Oh,
he
it's perfect.
Oh, kill that thing! Fuck that! Chain lightning, yes. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, wait, I gotta make a room.
I feel like my deck's not good enough to mulligan, and it's kind of like a control deck on the draw against some things. So yeah, that
He's
makes
on
sense.
green despite passing me Tree Speaker after it wheeled in the first pack. Interesting.
Very interesting. I bet you he was timid to get into green. He's really embraced the green. I remember when he was doing the single limbs, he was playing green a lot. Which was,
Oh,
I think,
Weathered
turned into
Wayfarer.
really-
Oh, Matt is
Wow.
definitely the Wastelander strip mine gamer.
Dude, yeah, that makes sense. He also has this card. I think you can just avoid the Wayfarer doing anything, and then.
I mean, this is not a lot
man.
of pressure. Do you guys want me to play Shrine? I kind of want to play Shrine because my GP doesn't even do anything.
It
But
sucks that he played the Lawkeeper, but we gotta accept our fate.
I'll mute them for a bit. I don't have much interest in micromanaging their plays. Oh, well, I should do that, huh? I'll go down to 2 cards. That's okay. I can play 1 and a Batter Skull. Yeah, that's okay. But they're just losing a couple mana dorks. That's like nothing. Maybe I should leave them with that Sylvan Library and play for a bit. I could run out Batter Skull and then just fucking bounce the Batter Skull to hand and still have balance be a sweeper. Tapping Signet's a good habit just to get into. Diabor, it lets you like play around days and stuff. There's no reason not to, right? Having an untapped Signet on their turn with no untapped lands is nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to do this and pass. And hopefully nothing too terrible happens to me. What I want to do is see Geeky pay a lot of life here. And draw a bunch of cards and get wrecked by balance. We'll see if that happens. Wickerbow Elder. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I played Wickerbow Elder in Legacy. Back in the day. Should not have exposed my Batter Skull. Should just played the Worm Coil, I guess. I think you really want the balance to be, you know, a balance. Geeky was passing to me, so he has like a pretty good idea what my deck looks like. So he might be very well, like, pointedly playing around balance. Thought about Scroll Rack activating there. Having a weird little sweeper. Very worried about Upheaval. I guess I can just replay stuff. Yeah, I guess I don't care about Upheaval that much. God, Flicker Wisp is such a Geeky Jackson card. Hey, some Tata Game thinks the 68 months. So close indeed. Right, Mark, yeah. Pretty good. Grinding me down. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. What a good moment. I'm glad we could do this. I'm glad we could share this as a group. So Shroud cannot be equipped by Sword of Feast and Famine. It's a bit of a bummer. That was wonderful. That was fantastic. Thinking about the Sword of Feast and Famine board in, I could see cutting the Sphinx. Actually, you know what I should do? Here. Exalted Angel over Sphinx, and then I think I do want the sword And maybe even Catastrophe. Let's go ahead and cut Kozilek. Play my weird sweeper. And then add Sword over Sundering Titan. I don't think Sundering Titan's where I want. Actually, there's some dual lands over there. Let's do Titan in. What if I cut Batterskull? I think that's legit. Actually, I only have 7 creatures. What am I doing, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Inkwell's a little expensive. Should we inline tutor for scroll rank? I think I'm just running out of Signodon too. I could
What up?
turn 3 Sower, which I kind of like. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Wedding Fathom, thanks for 15 months.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Ian Cock, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 31 months there.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh, hello. Cathodian Pagel, thanks for the 52 months. We could tutor for O-Ring, yeah. Probably gonna tutor for something next turn. But I thought this was fine to do this turn. No. I'll let my teammates know.
All the tools you need.
geekyjackson has Wasteland as a card in his
Okay,
deck.
noted.
All right.
I know
Right,
this
going in
because
now.
it's hitting my Tolarian Academy, which is a
No.
bummer. Yeah.
You can board into the anti-wasteland card, I guess.
Which one's that?
Maloku.
Oh, the old Maloku tech.
Do I keep this ratchet bomb strat? I think I'm gonna pitch it, but
Uh,
Oh yeah, do I want to Enlighten Tutor? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. If I get Mana Crypt, I get two mana from Lotus Cobra. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. That's 1 short of Sundering Titan. Yeah, maybe O-Ring's good. Strike does seem nice. Let's do the thing. This was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I was like, I'm going to have a bunch of Moxen and stuff. It's going to be fucking sweet. Did not do that. Flicker Wisp on Lotus Cobra. That makes sense. Could play a weird sweeper. Could run out Wormcoil. Could activate Scroll Rack. I think activating Scroll Rack's good. All right, now what? Just plain Batterskull's not crazy. Oh, O-Ring is pretty bad into all his dust, isn't it? Maybe that's okay. I think O-Ringing my own guy is pretty bad here. I'm at 11 life. I'd be taking 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on board. Just an atrocious play. No offense. It is adorable. It is adorable to O-Ring your own thing before playing all his dust. We could Catastrophe. We could also like take some time and run out Wormcoil Engine and stuff, or maybe they work to crack the O-Ring because they've got like disenchant effects, things along those lines. Love to trade here. We have been getting. All right, I'd like to now resolve land tanks. Jace bouncing Lotus Cobra is probably better than playing this Wormcoil out. Yeah, let's attack. I should probably still be getting Scroll Rack value. I win the match. All right, now I'm going to be spending a little bit of time watching my teammates matches here now that I've finished my own. So the vibe is going to shift again real quick. Like, hope that's fine. Watch some matches. We watched their deck building a little bit, so you're not going to be like thrown into the deep end for no reason.
I don't know. Garrick obviously can ult and then kill me.
Geeky has been defeated.
Yay!
Let's go.
I beat Matt quite thoroughly. Woohoo!
Nice.
That game 2 match, the whole match then, Oppa.
Actually, it was really close in the last one, kind of.
Mono redded him real good. What's Matt's deck
Like if I
like?
didn't, he's just mono white with a bunch of anthems, and he has a bone splitter. I didn't see any. Your deck's pretty good against it, I think, because
Okay.
you just have balance. That would be pretty. I didn't see removal either.
Sick. I mean, if he doesn't have like a critical mass of removal, then stuff like Wormcoil and Batterskull's just insane.
Yeah. What do you call it? Your All's Dust is just like, you know.
It was so
Game
fucked
over.
up. Oh no.
I think the important thing against Matt is to not get cheesed by Resto, probably.
Important some
did
black
like-
sources.
Yeah, I know. I need at least one. I greedily thought I would have no issue getting that.
Brad, is it time for the bounce land?
I think Black Knight is not good against her. Oh, you're right. It's rationally time for the bounce land, I suppose. I think this opponent has not shown it, and we've seen at least one, right? We don't know that they don't have the other one. They have blue cards. I think it would be kind of random, but did Jackson have Strip Mine or Wasteland?
He had Wasteland.
Oh, okay, so Strip Mine's good enough they might actually play it.
You think in the
I
blue
think
green, like,
Strongholds-
well, maybe it makes sense because they have. Yeah, it could make sense, I guess.
What about just a supplemental land instead of a card?
How about land
Be
plus
quicker
Bob
than-
versus the rampy top end deck? I guess I don't know.
And plus Bob.
I guess it's not that good against Groog.
They're
Like, they
kind of
never
just
brought a
dying.
Groog.
Is there a helicopter outside your house?
Yeah, my
Amazing.
Like loud as heck. It's like there's a bunch of planes always flying around. For some reason, think they're going to throw like a haymaker, like treachery, bribery, like Sphinx that draws cards. Although it's hard to say because they got a fucking carry.
You could almost just be an aggro control deck and just like cut the Living Death top end stuff and brick bribery and bring in Bob, Strangleroot Geist, Diregraft Ghoul, Tattermunge Maniac. Like, just play value spells and aggro cards.
It does make their
Drag
bribery
Mangler.
pretty awful.
I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. I'm just saying it's a.
It's an
You-
interesting thought.
You could braids them too, right? Isn't braids good against what they're doing?
Yeah, probably. They had Grim Monolith. This is 5, so I could take out like these, and then maybe. I feel like the discard spells are gonna really.
I would
get
cut
them
survival
good.
if you're cutting Living Death.
Yeah, like maybe these. Do you think this is a good concept?
I think so. Maybe cut Genesis.
Could be good, and then these for like. I guess.
That's what I'd do.
These 5, all 5.
Yeah.
Do you want the diagraph Ghoul too? Are we that deep?
It would be
I don't
Diregraph
hate
over
it.
Strangleroot, but you only have like 10 seconds, so you should do one of them.
These, and then I guess probably one swamp can come back, and we can do 18 lands.
Yeah. I mean, Diregraph is better than Strangleroot, but sure, yeah. Just because of the double green.
I think did I get it in there?
Nah,
Diagraph?
you didn't
No.
even put it in a pile.
It's fine, though.
Oh shit.
I feel good about this.
Oh, this hand's perfect.
Oh yeah, we did the thing.
This is like that Return to
Audible.
Ravnica standard deck with there's like a green black aggro version of the mono black deck that I remember. It's just Desecration Demon, but Plague Splitter. I guess they're pretty different, but
Dude, I played Plague Sliver in Legacy, just as like my beater in like a black aggro deck, and it would just like randomly hose the Slivers deck in Legacy.
Love
Daniel
it.
Nunes, right?
Yeah. Oh, Nunez, he's like my fucking. So when I used to play Battle Wits a lot in the Legacy leagues on Modo, and fucking Nunez denied me 2 5-0s by showing up with slivers to fucking slivers me when I'm gonna get the trophy with Battle Wits. That guy.
Damn, Battle Wits. I love watching you play those Battle Wits wars. It's pretty funny. Has anyone ever done that in paper? Did you talk about that at one point on your stream?
Some people have played Battle Wits in paper. It's a terrible idea. Just atrocious.
It sounds funny.
Man,
though.
which one's worse for you? I think.
I like taking the Garrick, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Garrick's a good card, like the best card. But it's hard to say. Maybe Forbid will randomly get me.
I was thinking if we go,
what up?
even then, if they go
I'm gonna
right
draw
around
Bob
land,
somehow. Bob.
can't kill that.
Oh,
Oh, that's perfect. Bell Knight Hermit. No problem.
Yeah, then they'll just be. We'll pretty much be top decking, I guess. Back discard too is probably not an option. I like that this. Oh, that's so good. One turn ago would have been so much better.
It would have been perfect, but Mangle's still great here. What an underrated card, that Dreg Mangler.
Haste, right? I mean, this was in Double Masters 22, right? I think I have that one. This one, I played with this a lot, and that's it. I loved it. So if I hit land, I can do these 2 spells, which would be pretty sick.
Oh, thank goodness they're Morphin.
Do you have to kill it? Or do you just like run out Goyf? Or Plague Sliver? Oh, Plague Sliver might just be better. Oh, you
Yeah,
could
I think
Fiend
Sliver, but
plus
now I just
Goyf.
try This.
Oh, that's way better.
You think that's better?
Wait,
'Cause
it morphs up. How many? It morphs up on
It costs
4,
5,
right?
I think.
It's 5, I think. So we got time. We
Okay.
could let him untap.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
let's
you could
fucking-
play Plague Sliver because if you draw a land, you can just bait with the Mesmeric Fiend, and
Yeah. I
or you
agree,
could,
'cause-
if you don't draw a land, you can double spell the next turn, and that'll probably take out a
If I
Forbid.
look at their hand this turn, then I take Forbid. But then again,
The issue of not playing Mesmeric Fiend this turn is if you don't draw a land next turn, then you like, then if you Mesmeric Fiend to get rid of the Forbid, then they've got the land drops to flip the thing and get the tokens. Maybe that's okay with Maelstrom Pulse.
You can Maelstrom Pulse the tokens potentially.
But then,
Yeah.
I mean, it's awkward because you have to like attack to force them to flip up, and
I mean, you use all your mana no matter what, I guess. So that's kind of sick. Well, okay, we lose a lot of pressure that way. I don't know. It's
How much-
it's whatever you want to strat.
Tarmogoyf attacks for 3 next turn, and then the Mesmeric Fiend can attack for as well. So you're attacking for 4 instead of 5.
yeah, that seems like a lot. It's like very close, but I would like to Mes Fiend this turn. I think weirdly. I
Yeah.
hope that they don't have a better card than Forbid. Like, oh shit, we have to take this, and then I'll be weirdly kinda stuck. Like maybe what's the card? Opposition.
Do you
They
have
can't
to
cast
take-
it though.
do you have to take
oh wait, yeah, they
opposition?
can. They had the Underground Sea. Oh
I
man.
think I have to take up a stupid position. Do I? Do I even care? What do I mean,
If they tap out for opposition, and then you Maelstrom Pulse, you Maelstrom Pulse the creature. They have no creatures in an opposition, right?
oh
You
yeah,
think they
you're
would tap
right.
green on the upkeep?
I don't think so. I mean, they're like kind of under a lot of pressure, right? Like you're hitting them down to 14.
Well, they have a Mox. Oh, they have a Mox in their deck, which is funny. Or also they have Grim Monolith. But
You can also draw another green source. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a good bet, like what you said, Caleb. We'll just take Forbid.
I could be wrong. I mean, I might just be like steering you down the only way to lose this game.
I think this seems no chance they block. It's pretty funny. It would be hilarious.
They did see Maelstrom Pulse in game 1, but that would be
Well, if
kind
they
of
hit the
huge
green
brain.
source and even if they went green sword or like
They hit green source, they're taking 6 here and going down to 8. It feels like too much damage, but what do I know?
Yeah, I think they'll be in a tough.
And then it's still risky for them because you could still rip green source, and that's if they're playing around Maelstrom Pulse. I don't know. We shall see. Hey, nothing. Morph. Oh no, your morph dies.
And it grows the boy.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we just gotta fade like something I don't know what it is, like land and hermit that they drew.
Actual deranged hermit, yeah. No, stop playing things. Oh my god. Well,
Big
this game got a
run.
little iffier.
Murder. I think we just take to the skies.
Yeah.
And maybe
With them at 10.
we still get to attack with the 2 fat dudes. Wait, maybe any chance that that's rational?
Playing on Plague Sliver. Well, Thrun can just
Hit 'em.
regenerate, so they don't have to tap Plague Sliver, so I don't think you actually get to attack. Well,
I meant with these 2 dudes, hit him once.
yeah, like if they block regenerate plagues on Plague Sliver, then they're like eating a lot of damage. And if they block one of those, then they're taking 7 and going to 3. You might be right about that.
It's kind of interesting, huh? And then this guy having haste later might matter. Man,
Yeah, I mean, I think the Plague Sliver line's good.
let's do it.
It's one of those where like if one of the lines wrong, it's not wrong by that much.
Also, I feel a little scared that they're gonna have some random, like the Sphinx being in their hand is pretty scary, but that's not that bad compared to like anything that makes 2 or more permanents. This is not that bad of a thing to see.
It makes the Plague
Can't
Sliver look a lot worse.
But they tap it. That's too bad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe you can get a
everything
type in the bin.
closing in. Let's see if they tap my guy. Yeah. This could get dicey.
Yeah.
We do have Sphinx next turn.
Oh, if they tap this thing for mana, at least they can still tap the Sphinx. Fuck!
Man, we got so unlucky this game. I wish we'd had a discard spell for the opposition or something. Or like a fucking removal spell for it.
It's fine. Oh god. Oh wait, that's fine.
see,
it's
we-
fine.
we-
You
We
don't
cut
have
the
to-
Avenger. We played around this. We played around the bribery.
Like some weird thing, but it's actually still probably really good. Anything like they're going to get like.
I mean, this is much better than them getting
Oh my
than
God,
them
look
playing
at
out
You can get
Sphinx.
Rager, Bob. Racing
Rager.
Revoker.
They can get a braids. We cleverly played around this
So glad
card.
They did this instead of consecrate.
Instead of the Sphinx would have buried us in like 2 turns, and now we have like
Oh, we
another.
get braids. We sack Dread Mangler. We have like 4/4. I guess that would be that would be fine because you could attack in.
I don't think they're getting braids.
Man, they're taking a damage. I honestly think the Flyers will eventually be an issue. Maybe like if they depending on.
Is
their
that better
draws
for
and
us
stuff.
that they bribery instead of Sphinx? I think so.
It's way better.
But still,
It's so much
better.
better. They've got a Phyrexian Rager instead of a consecrated Sphinx in play. What do you mean? How is it better for us?
Yeah.
They chose the one card. Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna go eat so I stop being a dum dum.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
No, it's
See you in a few.
All right. Well, I think maybe I have to get ridiculous with my attacks and send in everyone.
Yes.
And now to
Great attack.
find a way to survive. All right, we got a bunch of creatures. We need Flyers.
Eat no run. I think removal's even better than drawing creatures on our part.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I guess I was like thinking about those.
Dismember
ones I was
Vraska.
putting out. Yeah, Dismember.
Revoker's an
I-
answer
I-
to opposition.
It's true, and they probably won't. Even if I get a survival, that can get me there. But they probably won't. I don't know when they're gonna start taxing me. I guess never in this situation because my creatures. I guess if they begin to get to that position, we're fucked. Let's hope. Let's hope they never can turn the corner. Like just playing a consecrated Sphinx, tapping a creature here is like. Is them I think dead.
No, they only take 2, right?
Yeah, they'll take 2, and then I guess and that would be pretty awkward because we'd have to like sacrifice something. Maybe then they would get their Mesfiend, but Forbid is like not even relevant really.
No.
Ooh,
God, that card's so good with opposition.
no, it's so horrible. We're just creeping along. We need removal.
God,
I
it's
guess
so
they can
close.
regenerate, but like it will cost them.
They won't be able to tap with Tree Speaker if they're regenerating. Yeah,
Interesting. Play land and pass.
I mean, go to the taxi with the tap.
We could let Dragmangler die in a way, like any way that it dies is pretty.
They could always like forget a fairy or something. I wouldn't let Dragmangler die. It's about like what they can tap down, right? Like we need more permanence than they have.
Ooh, they did forget a fairy.
Beauty.
I guess that turn they probably have. No, they didn't. You're right. They could have just tapped a fairy too. I'm gonna hold this, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh man, so down to the wire.
Oh man, Lord of the Rings is gonna be $50 a draft set. That seems like a lot.
Oh man, there are some sweet cards in there.
They can't one shot you
Every
here,
time I see
right?
one, though.
7, 8, 9, 10. No. There are some sweet cards, yeah. I'm excited to play with the One Ring and like Legacy and Cube and stuff. I think that card's gonna be a lot of fun.
Sure.
Whoa,
Excited
this
for
attack.
the implications.
Are we supposed to chump here? What is this
Does this
attack?
guy have trample? What would
It does
be?
not have
Some
trample.
creature with things that make bodies.
You think they have like the flash +4/+2 thing, and they're trying to like cheese lethal?
Oh, you
They
might
could've-
be
they-
right. I mean, this chump has to be right? I can't imagine like, oh man, if I only had the 1/1/1/1, right? I'm gonna go.
I mean, that could happen with him at 2, but if
yeah,
I mean,
you're
like,
right. Fuck.
I think I like blocking.
Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. That it's like
My
what's
chat
that
thinks
guy?
they're just gonna like time walk, and it's irrelevant.
I think you're totally right. That was what sort of I was thinking. Hope it's not time walk.
Upheaval.
Consecrated Sphinx. Upheaval.
Well,
would be
Sphinx does
funny.
nothing.
Upheaval play Jiraga.
They're heathen.
All right, I guess we need the Mox right off the top.
Mox off the top would be insane. Yeah, the tree speaker's already leveled. This game is actually kind of wild.
This is insane.
Dismember would be nice.
Oh, Dismember would be
Dismember
great.
would be huge.
And then you could
And
turn
the
2 to
discard's-
Strangle Root.
Yes. Strangle Root might be the trick. Oh, that guy's pretty good here. He did get in. Is this the one we were talking about? Okay, so we buy you. Here's my 2/1. I guess this could go south if they play Garrick minus, make it 3/3. Maybe I should have thought about this. I'm always gassing, I guess.
Well, they Garrick and make a 3/3. They have to tap Tree Speaker, and they die to Strangle Root Geist.
Oh, you're right. Let's fucking go. And we got a Dragmangler. Why do I have haste aggro? They just weren't ready for the haste meta.
I did the Sliver,
down-
but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Spell Skittles in my chat is like, don't discard the forest, like freaking out.
Gotta have the one.
People are invested. I'm like not even playing this game. I'm watching a teammates and my chat's invested. That's great. I love Cube.
The Cube is amazing. This is what Magic's all about. Here he is.
Yes.
Bum, bum,
The strange goose is coming in.
Yes, you're right. This is the sideboard tech. Oh. Yeah, the hasty 2/1.
Just the stupidest
go.
Nice win
win.
strat.
I'm so happy.
Let's go.
I'm so
I
happy.
love to see it.
Fucking Tattermunge. The Tattermunge Maniac tech. God, I love that we like everyone always suggests boarding stupid to brick fucking bribery, and then we did it and it just like worked.
Did it. It fucking worked. And the plan all comes together. People might have looked back and said, man, why didn't they blow up the opposition? It's all part of the plan, baby.
Yeah, we were just planning for them to upheaval and put themselves dead to Tattermunge and to Strangle Roots very specifically.
Exactly.
I'm gonna face
that's
Matt here.
Okay.
I'm up
so
versus Geeky. So Geeky's blue-green, or just I forget what colors he was.
Wait, does that let strategist
Oh,
play?
that doesn't work. I'm a dummy. Yeah, dude, this pizza did not make me smarter.
No, you gotta. It's fine.
Which one of us
I
should
gotta-
leave?
I left. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll play.
So then Oppa Jackson.
I can play my matches. I just can't do anything
Then
else. I guess.
I don't remember which one Jackson was again, but I think he has Wasteland, so that's.
He does. He's playing a green
my
deck.
God.
You're playing another green
Oh,
deck.
okay. Nice.
Okay. Strat. Wanna see a funny hand? I think I'm gonna. I guess I'll keep it, but.
Man, this is busted.
It's so awkward though for like a mono red deck. You know what I
It's
mean?
very awkward. Yeah, you might even get to develop first before.
I
you
would
play
not
these.
mull it though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling him that.
My teammate's hand was like Ancestral Recall, Blue Sources, and like some really awkward burn spells that are just not early plays. Anyway, we're gonna keep this, and I don't know what I'm bidding. Maybe Golgari Signet. We can play Golgari Signet off Thran Dynamo though. That's kind of nice. I think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, I beat Geeky in the first round. I had some very powerful draws. We got the sweeps in. Balance is such a good draw here, huh? Savannah Lions, yes! So I'd like to get as much of this down as possible before I balance, because I might have to discard whatever is extra. Maybe this is fine. They sack a land and 2 creatures. It's like my whole turn. I think I like Dynamo. It's a little iffy because we're taking 6 here. Going a little low. Like Time Walk kills me. Or Planeswalker, or a sideboard counter or something. I guess if they have a sideboard counter for balance, then we sow or something and we're not dead. Kind of regret not balancing last turn, now that we see a fetch for Hollowed Fountain. I think if he had Time Walk, he would have just cast it. He would have just killed me by now. Grenier in the tank. Yes. So they sack 2 lands, their whole board. I play Solemn. And now we have Sundering Titan mana, and they have 2 lands. That should be good for me, right? Near Heath Pilgrim, coming to party. Yeah. Just extremely rude. Alright, how do we board versus aggro? White aggro. On the draw, I am going to bring in land tax. It's not great against aggro. But I mean, it's not great against mana dorks either. And Geeky still fed it, and we still got land tax value. I'll board pretty similarly, I think. Moloku's a lot better than Sphinx of Dwar Isle versus aggro decks. Same colors as me. I almost want to cut Sundering Titan, though. Oh, damn! We got that Voxy raid. Welcome, Voxy Raiders. Hope you all had a dope-ass stream. How was Foxy's stream? Was it sweet? Is she getting hyped for some Lord of the Rings? Some Lord and or Rings? I heard that she actually watched the movies. She finally broke down and watched the films to get ready, so she would, quote, know what these little shits do and what they are, who they are. Something along those lines. Fucking hilarious. Icon, actual icon. Anyway, we're doing some real boomer shit here. This is the first vintage cube to ever come on Modo, 2012. We drafted it off client, and now we're just like jamming games, doing a quick little 3v3 funsies thing. I'm trying to figure out my last draft. I'm facing my my buddy and fellow vintage cube streamer Matt Grenier, and I just beat geekyjackson before him, so we got some heavy hitters. Strategist is on my team. He was one of the top vintage cube earners last season. Kind of a fun thing that we're doing. I think Sundering Titan's the cut. I did just absolutely crush with this card, but I think I'm gonna board it out. I think this is all good. I got to All His Dust, geekyjackson. He had a bunch of mana dorks and Sylvan Library and stuff, and he was like not drawing extras with Sylvan Library to play around balance. And then I scroll back to All His Dust. I'm like, all right, this thing. Oh, great. You played Smash or Pass with the cards, with the Lord of the Rings cards? Amazing. Amazing. Anyone that's following me that is not following Voxy yet, you are absolutely fucking up. You should follow her. One of the best. One of the best at it in the Magic community. Yeah. I'm very confident here. Catastrophe's such a bad card. I think this has the potential that I just get fucking rocked. Ooh, a Mox. Am I supposed to play that? I guess it's a little bit better versus Oust or versus Thalia if I run it out. But I can just pay mana for it next turn. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna hold the Mox for now. The flavor on Lord of the Rings cards is impeccable. You are correct. Not many passes in Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah. You're not wrong. About half of the cube is the same. Before we started firing up drafts, it's actually a risky metamorph. The pause, the uncertain pause. Yeah, before we started firing up drafts, I did some comparisons with the current cube. And there's like 252 cards that are the same out of a 540 card cube or something along those lines. So it's about half of the cube is still... Wow, no third land? Memory lapse deal. I think if they had Force Spike, they would have played it last turn, huh? Honor the Pure. Not the worst card, but it's not at its best here, huh? Batterskull doesn't line up very well against Mother of Runes. But we can always put it on a Wormcoil Engine. Real question is, am I Metamorph in the Mox? Oh yeah, when the Metamorph was on the stack, I didn't have a choice at that point. I was doing it. Oh. Let's just fucking draw cards. We can move the Batterskull over and get a nice SD attack in. Hello. This land tax does not look like it's the thing, does it? Just decidedly not the thing here. I think I just straight up pass. We could have served first, and then they like block something with the Mother of Runes activation, and the Jace bounces something. It was worth thinking about. Kind of just wanted to make sure I got my draw in. Ooh, shadow creatures. Sure. And then I guess I play this. The shadow creature does not disenchant. It do Anthem. These fucking boomer cards. I want that sweeper back, huh? The one I bottomed a billion years ago. Sword of Light and Shadow. Nice. Oldie but a goodie. Hell yeah. I guess I play a land to play around days, huh? Dustin. Bye, Jace. You did good work, friend. And there's the match. Sick.
Dope card. It's just so annoying how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
Kill a token.
Are you done with your match, Oppa?
No. I'm in I'm in game 3.
All right, I'm gonna watch a little bit of yours.
I only drew lands this game so far, so I think I'm gonna die, sadly.
Oh no.
It's alright. I did blow up 2 artifacts with this goblin. Well, I mean, I could draw Thundermaw, I guess. Oh God, I just. All right, I guess I'm just gonna haste this in.
Yeah.
That's too bad. So I could draw. I took Wheel of Fortune out because they have a lot of mana rocks and stuff.
Sure.
But now, I regret that. Who's the fool now? I guess I could get lucky because I swapped it for Greater Gargadon, so then I could play around Treachery and Upheaval potentially. All right, so we got Runner Burn. They got Click on me. I mean, I probably just. I guess I could Magma Jet in response.
I think I like letting it resolve. Like, if they take Magma Jet, you're thrilled, right?
Yeah. Thundermaw. I might just keep my hand because it's not that good. I mean, I guess I could get rid of Arc Trail. Yeah, I might just keep my hand. Cool. So this is.
Do you target them first and then the click?
Cool. There's no reason to Firebolt. I guess I can always try Ancestral too. So.
I kind of do like flashing back the Firebolt.
Just for using my mana.
Yeah, and then jetting on upkeep.
Yeah, because I can still cast Thundermaw. That's that's a good use of everything. I mean, they don't even have that many creatures realistically, so.
Right, and if they have something that you can kill with Firebolt, you can kill it with Jet.
Alright, so I can draw Ancestral, Thundermaw, Greater Gargadon and still win this game. Okay, I guess I'm killing that. Oh, they have Forbid? Bummer.
Yeah. Very telegraphed.
I'll do it anyway.
Then they won't have mana
Oh,
for
now
running
they
top
have
deck
the mana
Thundermaw
for
anyway.
Thundermaw, yeah, this will be fine because I'll draw Thundermaw and then we will.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I drew so many
Oh
lands this
no.
game! I don't think I have outs now. No, I could draw Bonfire of the Damned if they tap out.
I steered you super wrong. Flashing back the bolt.
Nah, it's fine. It makes sense. You just gotta make plays that make sense.
I like that. I like the mentality. Have reasons for things, so.
I need you, deck.
Jeez.
Yeah, alright. It's on strat. I mean, I think I could do one with this deck, but that was a lot of lands.
It was a lot of lands, yeah.
I feel like I misplayed in the first game slightly, and it is going to cost me here unless I can come up with something.
Did you win your match? Or are we gonna
I did.
Are we gonna get sweep and then swept and then re-sweep?
If Strategist loses this, we'll be 4-2.
Alright.
Okay.
Getting
He
carried.
had Elish Norn out of nowhere last time, and then I took it with Animate Dead. I killed it and then took it, and then he tutored out a thing that killed my Animate Dead. Both
Oh,
times,
shit, what
actually,
up?
he's done that. I mean, naturally, this deck having bunches of disenchants. This freaking guy. I think I'm dead, right? Maybe he can not block.
Eat his top deck lethal.
Yeah, I did, exactly. It would be mean to let him ice the kicker and let him sit about and think about what I would have that would make the dark make sense.
Whew.
I even
So-
sided into Damnation.
Oh, yeah. The perfect card against him. And Black Knight, you had Black Knight. Or I guess he's mostly
Really,
green
how-
creatures.
I don't know how I lost with this. I mean, he played Dork, and I was sitting on Living Dead the whole time, waiting for the second Black Source again.
Yigi is very good at cube. There's no shame in getting dusted. He was, I think he was playing around balance in my first game against him. Just expertly playing around it by, not putting a bunch of life into Sylvan Library and stuff. Because he had passed it to me, so he knew it was in my deck. And then I top decked all his dust, and it was just the most brutal shit.
He had the Sylvan Library too in the other game.
Sylvan Library is so strong. Alright, so I'm facing Synthetic God here. Good luck, friends.
Good luck.
Alright, I have muted my teammates. This is the third and final round. I guess we keep, huh? No Moxen or Balance or anything sweet here. Synthetic God might be my worst matchup between the three of them. With opposition, I don't really have answers to that. Things of that nature. Yeah, the final cube round. After this, Grenier, if people want to draft again, Grenier's got a few. Ooh, that's a good one for me. Grenier has a few other cubes, powered cubes, that he has not gotten a chance to give a spin yet. I think he's a pretty good cube designer, so. Fuck. Oh, I could beat that card. I thought Garrick or something was coming down. I'm almost just balancing here. I could, right? Run out Boros Signet, balance. They have to sack a land, sack a Thrun. I mean, we can do better though, right? Play out the Everflowing Chalice first. A double powered cube, yes. I think that would be kind of fun to draft. Yeah, I wasn't concerned with taking 4 next turn either, but the balance does make them sack a land. It makes this play less likely, right? This is the play that I was worried about. So I can E-tutor for O-Ring. I can make him discard one more card by playing out the land first, and then I have to sack a land to make them discard one. Is that worth doing? I feel like that's worth doing. Just float the mana. Then we get a Mind Rot attached to the Barter in Blood here. Upheaval Opposition just got binned. Jeez, what are those last two cards? What do you keep if you're binning Opposition there? Guess we're gonna find out. I guess because we tutored for O-Ring, maybe the opposition's less scary. Like, that's face up. They know what we tutored for. Sphinx? I would love to see Sphinx here. That's not what's coming down, though. The Sorcery Speed, Vendilion Click. Taking Sower. Exactly, Merkle B. I've been going back and forth with talking with teammates. I feel like I should hold on to this O-Ring. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like now that I don't have Sower, I'm weak to Consecrated Sphinx. So I should just attack Garrick and... just replant. Like, yep, still got this. More gas cometh. Untapping lands, sure. Bribery, sure. And this bribery would actually be very scary if I did not have an Oblivion Ring in hand. We've got like an Eldrazi and shit in this deck. Yeah, I could play some tunes as background. Ugh. I think I just gotta exile the Garrick. If you attack and replay for the 4 life, then you don't have the 3 mana to bounce Batter Skull. I don't think it's worth. Nice. Yeah, I was just talking about it. Speaking of, huh? Valky was not in this iteration. Weird, huh? I thought it was going to be as well. Still leaving the Batterskull activation up. I don't know. I don't know why. Playing the land is probably actually bad with the scroll rack in hand. I don't know if the Batterskull matters at this point. Vespin Doppelganger is in our sideboard, correct? They very likely have more Ferment over there. I agree. We saw that in a different game when my teammates was playing against them. One of the fun things about playing with teammates is like you get a little bit more information about their decks. You see how like cards ended up throughout the draft, right? Like you do your regular 6-person draft, and then you see your teammates' decks. You get the information that like kind of reinforces and fills in bits of information that you have just from like the cards that you saw during the draft. You see like what was ending up where, and then that information gets even more filled in when you see your teammates playing their matches, and you figure out who ended up in what archetypes and stuff. It's really fun. 3v3 team draft. I'm kind of sad that it kind of fell away from the culture, I guess. Even when there was still GBs happening, there was like less of them, less 3v3 team drafting going on. Attack plus Titan does not quite kill everything. Remember that they've got that Morpher. They're going to flip up and get a bunch of things to sack to the Kozilek here. Primal Command is the last card, and they're tutoring. So we're going to draw Oblivion Ring. What are they going to tutor for? Wild Play. Not what I expected. You heard I played some great 3v3 with Joey Mispagel and Eason? Yeah. We day 2'd. We barely day 2'd. We played against some good teams. Fucking Eason is so far. It was wild because I was like, I don't know. Back when I like was playing a lot of the SCG series, I was a little Bush League, and Eason was just like the opposite of that. I remember there was his opponent made an attack, right? And Eason pauses, and he's like, hold up. You realize that my creature has first strike, right? And, like, he watches the color drain from his opponent's face, and Eason's like, do you want to, like, take back your attack? And I'm over on the other side, I'm just like, oh my fucking god. Just not a thing that I would ask, or think to ask an opponent in a competitive setting in a million years. Just not in me. Eason's great. Joey's great. Both great guys. Would 100% team with them again. Just removing some permanents before we attack, make the Annihilator a little bit more brutal, give them fewer options. So I have mixed feelings about Sphinx of the Dwar Isle here. On one hand, they can't tap it with opposition. It might just kill them if they try and opposition me. On the other hand, it's like the one thing they can bribery that's like awkward for me to get off the board. I could see swapping it out for like... Really glad Inkwell's not in the deck, huh? Maybe the Clone. Maybe Catastrophe. Moloko's really good with their opposition. Thinking about cutting Baneslayer. It's like probably at its worst here, Oh, and I want to cut a land. Because of the land tanks. Yeah, let's probably let's try Shapeshifter. And then yeah, it's whether leaving the Sphinx or not. I won that game, yeah. Hopefully that decision doesn't destroy me. Have I ever won anything in my life? Not that I remember. Kind of a sick opener. I wonder what we're e-tutoring for, is my question. So we could get pressure, we could get 3 on Dynamo. What if I just got land tax? Is that like a sicko grab? Do I play my land for a turn then? I think that's fine if the land is Academy.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Nightshade Lemonade, thanks for the sub. And you could just like not play your second land and not give your opponent as many options. Like they might just like not play a third land and just like sit there and watch my Mana Crypt flip. But I think if they just pass, then we like run out Soar or whatever and start attacking, make them do something. I guess I'll play a land first, in case of days. You can tell by the look on this man's face. He's ready and rearing to fire up the MTG arena for tomorrow's cube. You know it. You fucking know it. Very ready. Yeah, 6-mana Armageddon. I even played an extra land into it. Playing the land after is awkward with land tanks anyway, right? These games have been kind of brutal. They have been, yes. You are not incorrect. An Oblivion Ring can answer my own stuff. Could be a very necessary answer to Mana Crypt. We'll see. We'll see about all that. God, 4 heads in a row. What are the odds? No, 5 in a row? Wake Thrasher. Wakey wakey. Wow, 6 in a row. It's like fine, right? Hey, look at us. I win the match. Brutal games. 0 non-brutal games happening. All right, I'm gonna see how my teammates are doing. Do.
Message from somewhere, or maybe that was you.
That was so
Is everybody
perfect.
done?
That was perfect.
Was that the last
We
one?
won.
We won! We did the winning!
That was sick. We got to see the blowing up of the lands. You should have saw this hot bonfire that he did at Jackson.
Bonfire of the Damned. God.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that card in
He played
forever.
2 dorks, and then I only had like 2 mana, and then I was like, oh, bonfire!
Just like the sickest fork bolt ever.
I want Green to quit for good. I'm done with Magic now. After that.
Amazing. Amazing.
Perfect.
Good job, Caleb, with
Well,
the
that was
3-0.
fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my
go.
deck
Yeah,
was stupid.
carry.
We had a lot of stupid games. Yeah, the 6-mana fucking land destruction. I even played my land into it, too, because I was like, I don't want to play my land afterwards because of land tanks. So I'm either, like, playing an extra land that doesn't matter to play around days or whatever, or, you know, it just didn't matter at all. Anyway.
Epic.
Are we going to be the same teams?
I I don't know.
They might switch it up. I have no idea. We'll see what that does. Here's a magic box. Let's go join. Let's go raid their little Team 1 thing and talk shit.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
And you had O-rings, so whatever.
GGs.
Magic only gets Sphinx at that point.
Yeah, because we knew that Caleb had the O-ring, I had to fetch the stupid Sphinx.
The stupid
fun.
Sphinx? You mean the amazing Sphinx?
The worst finisher in Magic? Yes.
You got to look at the top card of your library anytime you wanted.
And it showed me so many lands that I knew I was going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I primal commanded putting the thing on top, trying to find treachery.
Yeah.
And getting
Treachery would have
Garrett
been
back,
sick.
just so that I could have enough permanence to cast treachery. And then it showed me a land and I conceded.
Legit. Yeah, we were very aware of bribery. I was like, okay, how many answers do I have to my own things?
Well, yeah, I started out being vulnerable to bribery, which was super fun.
Oh, yeah, that game 3 with strategists. He like boarded out all of his top end to become like a shitty aggro deck.
I saw. Yeah, we did the math, and then we were like, oh, we're just dead because he ripped this Tattermunge Maniac. Like, there was nothing that we could do. We know he has a strength root.
That was definitely my favorite game. By far. The Tattermunge.
I really enjoyed briberying an Ember Hauler.
That
That
was a
also
good fight.
happened.